Hello, my name is Tracy Crawford. I own and operate a travel service called Wanna Have Fun LLC. I wanted to specifically speak to, and I did attach a written letter as well to commend the service of both Alba and Victor at your TRS Coral property in Mexico. I arrived at your property on Monday, October 25th. I was kind of disturbed when I got to your property because I had been given some misinformation. And when I came there, arrived approximately an hour before they were getting ready to shut down for the hurricane that was coming. We hadn't eaten. We were just very frustrated at the whole process. So while I was there, I had asked to speak to the general manager. When I arrived, Alba was speaking to another set of couple, and she spent some time with them. And in my frustration, I was getting even more frustrated that I had to wait in the time between arrival and us having to be unlocked. Lockdown was closing very quickly. When Alba finished, I know after dealing with everything that she was dealing with and having people come up to her, I'm sure she was frustrated as well. There was a lot going on. But what I wanted to say and why I wanted to commend her so much is because she sat there, she listened to my griping, and where I was upset because I brought two other agents, and this was supposed to be a tutorial on site visits for them. It ended up not happening, and I was very disappointed. But when I sat down and I spoke to Alba and I explained to her why I was angry regarding the misinformation that I had, and I ended up at a property when I had other choices where I wouldn't have had to been locked down, I expressed my dismay at not being able to eat any of the food and being able to experience your property and still having to have to pay full price for it. And I just was not happy. In that instance, Miss Alba, her entire demeanor and professionalism changed this situation to such a winner that I would love to partner and do business with the Palladium Hotels Group in general. If these are the type of employees that you have in leadership roles, then I definitively want to work with your organization. This is what I would like to say about Alba. She immediately defused the situation, even with chaos coming, inclement weather. It was very busy. There were workers trying to board things up, people trying to make sure everybody was in their room. It was not disorderly, but it was not in any kind of way was it disorderly, but it was intense. And with that said, she sat down, she listened to all of my concerns, she addressed them professionally, compassionately, each and every one of them. And not only did she address them, because that's great, people definitely want someone to say things to make them feel better during a moment of crisis and panic. But what she took it a step further than that is she did action. She reduced the cost of our room. She worked with the food and beverage manager, Victor, to make sure that me and my agents were very well taken care of. She assigned us a butler. We had a suite. Our butler, JR, he was excellent. And her confidence and her ability to multitask, organize, because she is still attending to me as a specific guest while she is making sure other guests there are getting in their rooms. She's making sure that her staff is safe. She's taking care of the staff outside to make sure they're boarding up things, and everything's coming to her at one time. And she's almost like Neo in the Matrix with just like, here, do this, do that, do that. I was thoroughly on every level impressed at how she maintained her calmness, how she executed a plan. She still maintained your customer service at an overall 10. And that evening, we had a swim-up suite, so we were able to look outside. Alba was walking the property even amidst what was going on. She was in the hallways. We opened up the door to get some ice. She was walking the hallways like at all time. I was so impressed that as the captain, she was willing to go down with her ship no matter what happened. She was always present, always giving service. It was like absolutely amazing, and it really, really, really made me want to recommend your property, steer everyone that I can there, and to actually work with you guys on a greater level. In addition, the other people that I would like to give mention to definitely is Victor, your food and beverage manager at TRS Coral. He was absolutely amazing. Even though people were very upset at the fact that they weren't going to be able to eat later, he knew the issues that we were having, and he came in and he serviced all of us. He made sure that our food got to our rooms. He was absolutely amazing. He was there in the morning when we were leaving out. He made sure we had everything that we needed. He provided us. I wanted to speak to Mirna, the restaurant manager. I forgot the name of the restaurant, but it was the only one that was open in the morning. I have to give kudos to our waiter, Roberto. He is kind of short in stature, and he's stocky, and he had glasses. I'm sorry I didn't get his last name, but he was absolutely phenomenal. And the service that we received from all of your staff, the coordination amidst a hurricane, I just wanted to say that they are outstanding and they're in good hands. And I wish you much success and longevity. Thank you so much.